And hello everyone. How are y'all doing today? Thanks for joining. Let me get my chat working here. Perfect. Alright, we are headed towards Finch Station, where I'm gonna park and take the subway downtown. Yay. Hey Leo, Bruce, Jay, Dismity, and Julia, welcome in. The AC should die down in a little bit. It's just warming up the car here. And I felt confident enough in the snow accumulation to start a snow drive stream. So instead of just walking along Yonge Street for a little bit before hopping on the subway, we'll start with a drive. I'm driving there anyway, so might as well, right? Hey, Sebastian and Jim Irie is here. Welcome. And just a PSA, to drive very safe. You gotta slow down during these times because it is very slippery, and even if you have 4x4 vehicles like this one, well, you never know what happens. So you just have to be very, very careful. And as you can see, you can't see anything. You know, the road is covered in snow and slush, so there's no lines visible. It is free on weekends. That's right, Smitty, yes. But, well, today's not a weekend, of course. But it's like $3 for the whole day, so I do not mind paying $3 for parking. It would be much better than parking downtown for sure. And I haven't done a driving stream in a long time for this channel, so welcome back everyone. This is kind of a combo, so I'll put it in both my driving and walking playlists. And apologies in advance if I'm gonna miss your chat while I'm driving, as I'm not taking any chances. I'm just trying to drive safe and we'll get you guys the view, right? I think I'm actually out of my lane here from where I'm supposed to be. That's how, you know, you can't see anything. You're just kind of guesstimating where you're gonna go. I'm excited to see how the highway's looking. Hopefully the lines are much more visible there. But my map is actually showing a couple different accidents on the highway already, and it's much slower than usual. It's gonna take us about half an hour to get to Finch Station. And so, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of sliding around, even in all-wheel drive, so, well, actually it's in auto right now. It's either gonna be two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, but I'm guessing a lot of times it will be switching to 4x4. At least I hope it does. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that Christmassy intro. It was supposed to appear yesterday, But yesterday my computer just decided not to stream. So instead we have it today, and I see some lanes, but not really. You really can't see anything. You're just guessing where you can go. I kind of know the layout, so it helps, but you can see it's really, really bad here. It's really bad. You can't see the lines. You're just kind of driving behind the other vehicle. Yikes, this is gonna be a long drive, guys. And I'm not playing any music today, not only because of copyright, but also because of distractions. It's gonna be hard to drive safe, so no music today. In fact, I'm gonna turn off my lane centering assistance because it's just gonna mess things up today. If the truck thinks we're in the line but we're not, that's not gonna help. I might mention some chats when I am able to, but just a heads up, I'm not gonna read them out loud. I might just respond at times. Yeah, for sure, we have to be safe out here, definitely. Like that pickup truck swerving into lanes, that's not safe. I know people think they're confident in their cars and everything, and like that car just pulled out in front of the big ass tanker truck. That's not safe either. You gotta think about others around you. Not everyone, well, unfortunately not everyone actually has winter tires either, although everyone should. And also not everyone is so confident in driving in this weather. And this is the first real bad weather we've had this winter, which is much, much earlier than last year where it was in January. So this is really, yeah, something you have to be very, very careful and mindful about. I mean, it's good to see some of the snowplows out and salting the roads, but yeah, it's still pretty bad. I know people were saying snowstorm, but I don't think you're actually mentally prepared for this stuff for the first time. Once this day passes and we get more days like this later on in the winter, we'll be fine. But so far, it's going to be a bit of a adjustment process. Yes, exactly. Pick your lane and drive. That's it. You just drive where you think is good, and yeah. But for us here, we've had a ton of cars drive here already, so we're just following the previous tracks, basically. And there goes my phone. That I'm gonna have to put up at some point. There. Let's hope this holds. It is a suction cup. That's kind of the problem. The problem now is actually adjusting the speed before pulling out. Ooh. Yeah, that side is not plowed at all. Yikes. Pulling out of there was interesting. Even in 4x4, you're gonna slide around. On the bright side, everyone's moving so slowly that you don't have to speed up to 100 or anything. On the downside, speeding up it alone is just dangerous. Double flash to join. Yeah, what I do is I start unplowed road in 800 meters. Okay, well this whole thing is unplowed, so I don't know what you're talking about, Google. What I do is start driving slowly with your flashers, with your two ways still on. Then turn off your two ways, turn on your blinker to whatever lane you're going to join back into, and then speed up little by little before you can merge safely. And it looks like we're getting that rain now. Not so much snowing anymore as it's raining. Yeah, we really do need the plows. My Google Maps is asking if the road is still unplowed. Yes it is. Oh,
sorry, I don't understand.
Shut up. This truck has the G word, so it answers whenever you say the G word. And it's a little annoying sometimes when you don't mean to trigger it. Yeah, it's raining now. It was snowing like minutes ago. Oh well. Although it must be freezing rain because the temperature is about -3 or -4 outside. So that's not good. That's not good because that means we're gonna have very slippery roads later on. If you're curious, the current speed is 46 kilometers an hour. 40 to 45 kilometers an hour is what we're going. And we're passing some of the cars in the collector's lane. But not by much. The snow has stopped in Scarborough as well. I see. Yeah, they were saying it's gonna be freezing rain, but I didn't think it would come this soon, to be honest. 2 p.m. But yeah, the suction cup mount that I have is a little iffy. I might need to get a new one, to be honest. Yeah, this is the 401, heading eastbound. Yeah, it's a good thing you're not out today, because it's not the most pleasant of weathers. Although it is Boxing Day, which makes it hard. You want to go out to do all the shopping, but you don't because of the weather. Alright, we're gonna have to go into the right lane here. In order to exit onto the collectors so that we can exit the Young Street. Street skating, eh? Yeah, that sounds nice. It's also a little bit windy here. I was sitting in the car before pulling out, and it was kind of shaking the truck. Alright, so usually there is 2 lanes exiting here, but it kind of looks like one. Yeah, it looks like 1 lane right now. Hey look, we're going like 50 kilometers an hour. We sped up a little bit. That's only because there's no cars around and this truck is pretty confident. But rest assured, we go as safe as we feel. Google Maps said there's a flooded road ahead. What do you mean flooded? The rain just started. Oh yeah, it is ugly, Aurora, yeah. It is not pretty, that's for sure. So in 2 kilometers we have to exit. But I'm pretty comfy in this lane here, so I'll just wait until the last moment to start moving over. I know there's an exit to the expressway, so we're gonna have to move over. It looks like there's some cars stopping up ahead, actually. Unplowed road in 600 meters, okay. There's all sorts of warnings. The Google Maps is just dinging and dinging and dinging and dinging. Won't stop. Oh, I see some snowplows the other way. Alright, there's the express exit. Alright, we're just gonna slowly move our way over, hopefully not exiting to the express by accident. This feels like a boat. This quite literally feels like driving a boat right now. You're just kind of shifting over, almost like waves. Is the road still unplowed? Yes it is. You're welcome, Google. There's a big ass coach bus right beside me. Oh yeah, we actually do have to exit, guys. Young Street is right there. Yep, we have snow tires, and we also have 4x4. Come on, man. Accelerate. We gotta get in right here. We let the coach bus. Don't want to be sliding into that. That's for sure. Wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. As we accelerate. Okay, we go straight here to north. Where are the Tesla boys? Hiding out in their heated garages, I think. Ain't no Tesla going through this. Hello, right back to whoever said that. Sapanda's already at street level. Nice, yeah. I saw it in notification. Oh, Jennifer. Sorry, the names are a little unreadable on the screen. Because it's like green on blue. The worst possible combo. And I had to stop for this Nissan Kicks that needs to turn right onto Avondale or whatever. So we kind of lost all our speed there, all our momentum. Hey, there's a ambulance. And we're sliding all over here. Can I see the road? No, I cannot. Although the windshield wipers are pretty good. Yeah, we're not running this light. Hey Lee, how are you? Oh, there's a Tesla right beside me. He's actually going out in this weather. Nice. I think we'll just merge right behind this BMW is the plan, because I don't know where I'm really supposed to go here. The guy behind me is sliding all over. Interesting weather. Yeah, that's one way to describe it. Freezing rain no good? I must agree. what even happened there? Ugh. No setup is perfect, I guess. Welcome back, Jim. Sorry about that. I had to restart my phone quick. It wasn't working. Oh, there. ABS active. We hit the ABS. Okay. Hey, Toronto's due up. Welcome. Good to see you too. I am at Finch indeed. And soon we'll be walking right back outside. I think until Shepherd, and then I'll end the stream. This isn't a long stream or anything, but I did want to show off the weather live before recording my videos today. First time hitting ABS this winter, that's for sure. Ah, very nice, Arada. You have a time-lapse going, eh? Do you have a channel where you're gonna post it later? Drop a link if you do. It would be very interesting to see indeed. Now, I don't know if there's any parking spots right here. I literally do not see the pavement, so I'll just assume there is and park beside this Mercedes. I guess if there isn't, we just made one. There we go. And we're parked. Now we have to set up the stream to go walk outside. How do we do that? That's the question. Alright, so I have the things here. I got my camera for later. Okay. got our microphones. Which we're gonna use this thing. Hopefully it'll protect in some sort of way. We have a gimbal, which is fully charged. And where's this cable? I'll use the same one today, that's fine. Got my second phone, all ready to go. Gotta do the most preparation while I'm sitting inside this nice heated truck. Before we go out, of course. Those look like pellets of water, not even just droplets. They're gnarly. Okay, I'll let you guys watch the be right back screen for a couple minutes. Please don't go anywhere, and then I'll resume once I'm on the gimbal and ready to go. 6, 7. All right, and let's get going. Down towards downtown. Well, towards the subway, and then I'll be hopping on the subway, of course. So we got lots and lots of snow here. And now that we're on the move, I can read the chats more. Alright, we got Madano, Julia, Flick, Jim here, Aroda's here, and everyone else. We got 40 people in the building. Wow. Thank you guys for joining today. It is a wild one outside. We have that freezing rain. And we don't have much more time left in the stream. I'm just heading straight for Shepherd and hopping on the subway. And then I'll be staying inside most of the day, filming videos. Hey CJ Iceman, hello, hello. Alright, let's take this advantage and cross the street to get going. Hey, Phuket Walk with the 100. Happy holidays and safe travels. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Not on the live stream, Bruce. No Starbucks. Although if you send a super chat for some Starbucks, I won't mind. It'll be put right to use. We were just driving here on these streets. It is quite windy, so I have my wireless microphone going. So hopefully you don't catch a lot of the wind. Hey Kyle, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream today. And I'm wearing my leather Nike boots today. So we're trudging through the snow, but in style. You can see the Nike booties. Leather and stylish. Alright, so this is Finch here. So we got We got to go to Shepherd subway station. Hopefully my gimbal can handle this wind because it's very, very windy. Very gusty more. And I know it looks like rain on the windshield, but it's actually snow. It's just melting really quickly on the windshield as it's being heated from inside the car. But it is indeed snow out here. It's quite snowy. I also updated my member credits today. So on the next video, you guys should see your name come up at the end on the member credits. So they are updated as of December 26th. And we had some new members. We had some members come and go. But I appreciate to those that are here to stay. Memberships are a big part of the revenue of this channel, apart from super chats. So they are very, very much appreciated. Just letting you know. And as I'm running the stream on through the computer now, you can actually redeem your star, and the animation will come up on screen. And also for super chats, it should be popping up there. Of course, utilizing Streamlabs for that. Super chat from Flick Hunter. All right, let me check. Flick Hunter, $5. You used to work in the building we're about to pass. Thank you, sir. And also 10-month membership from Phuket Walk. Much appreciated for your continued support. Thank you so much. And thanks, Alex, for letting me know, as it did not show up on my main screen here. And I'm putting my hand in my pocket so I'm not holding my second phone all the time, as it gets pelted with snow. Not the best feeling in the world, let's just say that. And that's full face on my head right now as we're walking into the wind, actually. But thank you, Flick Hunter, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Hey Don, how are you? You just got home slip and sliding all the way. Yeah, it is very slippery. Gotta wear the boots. I'm wearing my... I am wearing my Nike boots, and I don't wear boots that often. So you know it's bad. Oh my god. This is insane. I feel like my phone might fly off the gimbal. But let's just keep heading straight on. I'll walk quickly. This is not a marathon stream. This is to see if I survive until Shepherd Station. This is insanity, guys. Insane. It is so snowy you cannot even see the buildings up ahead. They're all just white in the near distance. Hey Picard, how are you? Thanks for joining. Is it worse in Oshawa? Oh my. Sorry to hear that. That means it's very, very bad there. Oh yeah, that's what it was here in the morning, Jim. Same thing, all white, and you couldn't see anything at all. You want to move to Phuket with Alex and Sign and ride motorcycles all the time? Yeah, that sounds fun right about now, Don. Whenever you might think that winter in Canada is just super chill and maybe a little cold, like yesterday, Canada doesn't fail to remind you why it is Canada. Even at its southern end here in Ontario, Toronto, still gets lots of snow. But more than snow, we get very hostile winds that, when put together with the snow, feels like it could impale your hands, your face, and anything that's exposed. That says Park Home Avenue. Let me see if I'm missing any chats here. Sounds like we're all good here. And winter has just begun. Exactly, Jim. Exactly. Hey, Sun Lee, welcome. No winter for you in Texas. It's just humid. Yeah, I feel that too. Terrible, terrible when it's humid outside. But you can't do anything about it. You should just place an order for pizza. Most definitely, yes. Speaking of Starbucks, there's one on our right side right now. But I will hold off until I get to my second home, which is the Eden Center. I got some stars I can redeem for some hot drinks. Hey, there's a white bear, polar bear, young North York. Alright, these boots are still slippery on the grades. These grades and my boots still kind of slip a little bit, so gotta be careful. But the boots are really, really helping out in the snow and slush. I like them, but they are leather, so I don't feel like wearing them all the time to not wear them down too much, but oh well. This weather doesn't come often, so gotta wear appropriate footwear. It's literally like 70 degrees in your area. Yeah. It's a little colder here. Alright, you're calling it a night, Lee? Sounds good. Thanks for joining today. There's my 20% battery warning. So I'll have to plug it in. Once I cross the street there under a roof, I'll plug it in. Hey Kyle, how did I do the Christmas frame? Oh, I'm just using my computer. You can do lots of stuff. My computer is actually working today, unlike yesterday. Are they heavy boots or lighter? They are pretty light, but I mean, you cannot get really light as leather goes. Leather is leather, so they're not going to be the lightest possible, but they are fairly light. They're not like enforced or anything. They are certainly not work boots. They're the kind of European boot you expect. They actually did come from Europe. Nike Canada doesn't sell them. They gotta ship it in. No, they're not clunky, no. They're like the best boots I have. They are fairly stylish considering it's Nike, but the Nike logo isn't prominent. They're just black leather boots, essentially. But they are very comfy. Plenty of room for bigger, warmer socks. And they are pretty capable in just normal city walking conditions. You're not gonna go mountain climbing or anything, of course. And I've had them for maybe 2.5 years. So they've stood through time also. Obviously they're only being worn in the winter, but still. See my second phone here. What is it saying? You're gonna look into the boots dirt? Alright. Sounds good. Oh, I can see those green towers, so we're close to Shepherd. The green towers are on the south side of Shepherd Avenue. So we're almost there. And then I can catch the subway down to the Eden Center and record some Black Friday videos, but inside. I'll only go outside on the videos just to show the snow and atmosphere quickly. But yeah, I don't feel like walking in this today. It's for too much longer. This stream is about as far as I'll go. I don't mind walking in cold and snow, but walking in wind is something that is above me. Oh, there you can see the Hallmark Center as well. So that next big light is Shepherd Avenue. So get ready to say your goodbyes. And any last minute super chats that might be on the way. Or, you know, membership. Always there. Gotta throw some salt down. Yeah, for sure, dirt. Yep. Alright, here's Shepherd Avenue, east and west, and Yonge Street. They have a Cactus Club cafe here. You got your LA Fitness, Five Guys, Longos, Winners, pretty good center. Hallmark, you got your CIBC branch, of course. There's a McDonald's. And also some more stuff on that side of Shepherd as well. There's a Rexall. I believe a RBC somewhere there. Yeah. And it looks like this side of the sidewalk is closed actually on that side. So we'll have to cross it twice. Yeah, the only good thing for scaffolding is that it shields you from the wind some. There's a look north along Yonge Street. All right, let's close this stream off. by a subway entrance. There's a LCBO and a Food Basics and a Tim Hortons. And here's one of the entrances to Line 1 and Line 4, Shepherd Young Subway. So we're gonna go down to the subway level and finish off the stream there. All right, no more wind.
506 Museum. 506 Museum. Please call control.
Yeah, short stream. Mostly as we drive to Finch and then down to the subway here, so driving and a walking stream all in one. But thank you guys for watching, and also thank you to all the support. So I'm gonna head downtown and record videos. Once the train arrives, that'll be the end. Make sure to hit that thumbs up when you flip the camera here. So thank you guys for watching, much appreciated. And let's watch the train arrive. And enjoy the Christmassy outro as well.
Line 1.